Good morning. It is currently 4:58 in the morning, Sunday, October 15th. Just got back from driving 3.5 hours from Raleigh, North Carolina, to a Travis Scott concert. It got postponed, and we don't know why. They didn't put any information out as to why it got postponed. So yeah, we stayed out till 1:30. We didn't leave till 1:30. Oh boy, man, what a trip! Had a lot of fun. Pretty disappointed that we didn't get to see Travis Scott, but that means I've got to get some rest before I go hit chest and back. So plan right now is to knock out, get some sleep, rest up, get the body right, then go hit some chest and back after we wake up, get some food in our system. Nice little break though. Juno, come here. Hi, baby. Oh, say hi, Juno. Yeah. Anyway, see you at the gym. All right. It is 6:08. I slept for like 10 hours. I worked on the car for a little bit. We're going to get started with lat pull down. Just going to get a nice little warm up set in. All right, rep range for today is going to be 10 for both the first 3 working sets, and then the 2 sets following that for the accentuated squeeze portion of the actual workout. So I just warmed up at 80 pounds, pretty light, but it's probably half about what I'm going to be working at. So that'll be the previous 2 sets, or the following 2 sets. So I'll probably bump it up to like 160 or 180 for the first 3 sets and back down to 80 for the last 2. Sipping on some raw pre non-stim, the raspberry lemonade. It's pretty good. It's got like 2,500 milligrams of L-citrulline, but I added an extra scoop of pure L-citrulline, 3,000 milligrams, so we're at like 5,500. I did not drink enough fluids at all last night, today, so we're gonna see how far we can actually push. Put at 160, I'm feeling. Get some good squeezes. Oh yeah, that felt really good. All right, so the weight's dropped down back to 80 pounds. And this is like an ego check. If you can let yourself do this in the gym, everybody's here just to move weight. But if you're not moving the weight correctly, with the right form, getting the muscle under tension for consistency of the lift, you're not maximizing your gains. You want to see results, fast, do the exercise right. That's all there really is to it. But hey, we're going a nice, slow, and controlled, good squeeze at the top. Enough chit-chat, enough yapping. felt really good. Felt really, really good. All right, we're gonna give this a quick wipe down. We're gonna head to the next exercise. We'll do incline chest, some sort of pressing movement. Maybe even flies, I don't know. If the press is open, we're doing press. All right, we got 135 loaded up on the bar for incline barbell. Nice little warm up. Get the muscle warmed up. Just a quick little 10. And we'll throw 2 on. Probably do like 6 or 7. Maybe 8, we'll see. It's the thing that everybody does. You don't have to do it. Is flip the plate inside when you have single-sided plates. Flip the plate inside on the first one, and on the second one, flip the plate outside like that. So that when you have a camera set up, like what we're doing right now, you can see the plate weight from here, and you can see the plate weight from here. It's really just so that people know that you're using the correct weight for like big lifts like deadlifts or something where you're throwing a lot of plates on, so you can see the number of plates, and then you can prove that they're the correct weight. So they're not like, I mean, most metal plates like this, they're all sized differently. Like a 45 is like this big, and 35, 25, 10. But then for like bumper plates, they're all the same size. The only way you can really tell is through the thickness of the plate. So sometimes from an angle, it's hard to see. You get what I'm trying to say. Word of the day, quit yapping. I know I didn't get it on camera, but I did my third set. During the second set, I struggled to get 8. And I was like, oh boy, 3 sets. Usually I have EJ with me, so we can actually get that progressive overload and potentially fail, but you know, get some assistance on some lifts where we're not hitting the rep range that we want. The assistance helps us get that reps. But I had to ask the guy to spot me real quick, and came over. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to get 8, no lift off, whatever. All the little chit chat you do before you actually get a lift on. And I don't know what it is. If I choose like a random person to spot me and I tell them how many I'm gonna get, I try not to look like a little baby. And I just cranked 8 out non-stop, like no problem. I probably got 2 more on by myself, which is kind of nuts. Like, I don't even know why. Without somebody there, I'd be like, nah, I can't hit it. It's just that confidence booster. But I'm not doing 1 in the quarter. I'm doing 1 for my final finisher. So we'll just do like 10, 15. I don't know. We'll see. It like doesn't feel heavy. I know it's light and it feels light, but the last few, man, my muscles are just going slow. I'm gonna be doing seated rows next. I'm gonna get my favorite grip again. This close grip with a little bit of angle to it. And yeah, I guess I'll take the pump cover off. What I think you should do is, for whatever lift you're hitting, you should go ahead and hit each body part that you're trying to hit. So if you're doing back and chest, you hit a back exercise, you hit a chest exercise. Once you hit one of each, you can go ahead and remove your pump cover. That's the point of it. It's a pump cover. Cover the pump. All right, for this, we're just gonna do 5 sets of a lightweight. Keep form good. We're gonna do 121. We're not gonna be swinging and pulling like you see everybody else doing. You're gonna keep like a nice forward lean. Keep your feet pretty low on the thing. Come out, get set your feet, and then this is where we're gonna start, and this is where we're gonna finish. That's like the proper range of motion. You can pull hard and do whatever. You want to just minimize the amount of momentum that you're doing in like quick jerks, because it's gonna allow you to control the weight all the way up to the top and allow you to get that squeeze. You might do like a slight pause at the top, nothing crazy. This is gonna be targeting like your lower lat, depending on where you pull to. So I usually like to pull like below my sternum. It's like where my knees are, pulling like right here, right there. So it's gonna be working a little bit of rear delt, middle back, and lower lat. Quit yapping. All right, we're doing 10. All right, 5th set, last set, best set. And then we go hit a chest set. Oh, I'm spitting right now, oh my goodness. All right, 10. A little extra probably did something. All right, we're back at our second chest movement. We already did an incline, so we're gonna hit a flat press. I don't like doing flat bench anymore. This machine takes your arms from out here and puts them into about here. So you get the pressing movement, which is a chest movement in itself, just because pushing from here, you're also gonna feel it contract, but it's not gonna contract all the way. So by compounding the movement from a press into a crossbody or lateral movement, you're going to accentuate the actual squeeze on the pectoral muscle. So that's why this machine is so much better than like a typical flat bench press or a standing flat press. Anything that keeps your arms at the same spot and doesn't move them in. So like, as you saw on the incline press, my hand position was the same the entire way through. Whereas this one, on a lateral plane, in reference to my body, is starting by my shoulder and ending in front of my shoulder. So you probably have about like a 4 to 6 inch actual lateral movement, which is going to allow your pectoral to contract. And that's why I don't really flat bench anymore. From like a bodybuilding perspective, I'm trying to be the most efficient that I possibly can be at keeping the muscle under tension and contracting and stretching all in one movement. And with these machines that force your hand to contract the entire muscle the entire way, it's going to be exponentially better than any like flat press or anything of that nature. So let's get into it. We're going to do 3 sets at 2 plates and then probably drop it down to 1 to get a little bit better of a stretch and squeeze and slower motion. See that? So sort of messed up and forgot to film the last set of that previous chest exercise on a nice machine. Oh, look at that. Snapchat from Hunter Scott. Shout out my boy. Enough yapping. All right, word of the day. Yapping. All right, yapping. Urban Dictionary, yapping. Talking, especially in a boastful way. Using a sentence. What a yapper does when he opens his yapper and starts yapping. That's me right now. I opened my yapper and I kept yapping, distracting from the workout that's happening. Okay. Why is this thing at a full stack? We're gonna have to throw it at a healthy 50. Looks like we're gonna do like a 5x15. These are a hard movement to get down pat. You wanna have your arm kind of bent a little bit. You can do it with a rope or you can do it with a bar. I switch every time, usually switch it up. Bar is nice. Prefer it to be a little bit wider, but that's what we're working with right now. So you're gonna wanna keep your chest up, really rotate your shoulders back, and pull to like your waist or just below your waist. You don't wanna be pushing down, and you don't wanna be coming down to here. Be kind of contracting your shoulder blades behind the back. Step out a few steps, get your back in line with the cable, and do it. That's gonna do it for back. Let's go do some flies, see if we can get on a fly machine. Yeah, see what's we gotta get there. All right, this is probably the worst chest fly and rear delt machine ever made. No hard feelings against Cybex. It's just not my cup of tea. Yeah, at least it's something. We're gonna go 170. It's not bad, it's just not great. All right, that's that. All the lifts are done. I love this shirt for back and chest because it's got the little logo right here. So when I'm hitting these flies, I'm trying to squeeze the picture all the way out, kind of like that. Everybody's got like those little measures of how they're tracking progress, whether you keep photos or. When I first started lifting, I had a black dog t-shirt, and I think it was probably a medium. And the black dog, it's got like, they're generally like oversized for their sizes. So when I was like younger, like 18, I had this shirt. I was like, one day I'm gonna fill out these arms. I'm gonna have to rummage through what I have, but I think I threw it away. But I started using that shirt as like a measure of where my gains were going, and eventually I had filled it out. So we're gonna keep this t-shirt probably forever, but we're trying to cover up that little wolf right there. All right, let's see what we're working with. Oh. All right, a little bit of chest action done today. Before we hit some poses, we'll go over a little recap. So we started out with lat pull down. Today we followed the typical 3 working set, followed by two drop down sets of about half the weight. So we did 5 sets total of lat pull down. Then we did 5 sets total of incline press. Moving over to 5 sets again at seated row. Then we moved over to 5 sets of the machine press. Then we did 5 sets of cable pullovers. And then followed up with a finisher of 5 sets of flies, machine flies. So all in all, hit about 15 sets for each muscle group, chest and back. So I think that's pretty much middle of the road of where you really want to land. I don't even know how long we've been here. Probably about an hour and a half, maybe a little bit under, but that's a good spot to be at as far as where we're working out. I feel pretty pumped up. I'm not too pleased about how it looks. Why not? All right, so we're gonna start with a front double bi. Come up here. A little side chest action. Front lat spread. My hand position is probably a little bit too high for that. There we go. Hit you with the back double. A little bit of setback in the training today, just due to a little bit of fun. You know, I'm allowed to have some fun here and there. But now, back to the regular stuff. Let's go hit some cardio. And let's go home.